The year 1953. A little girl in London's Regent's Park makes friends with a spiky creature. London Zoo, established in 1828, offered Victorians and their descendants a chance to encounter the exotic. This moment speaks to changing attitudes towards animals, reflecting a post-war society eager for connection and wonder, practicality blending with a touch of beauty amid hardship. In 1932, Alice Sisti, a celebrated equestrian, executed her signature Roman jump. This daring feat of skill where she vaulted over a car captivated audiences. Her performance was a testament to the incredible physical abilities of the era's stunt performers, pushing the boundaries of what was considered possible. These acts were a popular form of entertainment. The Chrysler Building, a testament to the 1920s roaring ambitions, still dominates the Manhattan skyline. This image captures a moment before the rise of newer giants, a reminder of a time when architectural elegance was paramount. Before the dawn of the 20th century, in 1896, San Francisco's Chinatown thrived. This community, established during the 1850s, represented a vibrant cultural hub. The structures you see here would be tragically consumed by flames less than a decade later, a defining event of the 1906 earthquake and fire. The 1950s witnessed a retail revolution. This image, taken around 1957, captures a public supermarket's grand opening. To highlight its modern features, including self-service dairy and expansive aisles, a miniature car toured the new store. This innovative approach foreshadowed the dominance of supermarkets, forever changing how Americans shopped. The late 1800s to 1910 marked a grim era. This child's appearance, a stark illustration of congenital syphilis, offers a painful glimpse into a time before effective treatments existed. The disease, often passed from mother to child, caused devastating deformities. Decades would pass before the development of salvarsan, and later penicillin, bringing some relief. Before the widespread use of automobiles, a quirky invention emerged, the autoped. From 1915 to 1922, this early motor scooter zipped through city streets. Manufactured in Long Island City, New York, it offered a glimpse into the future of personal transportation, a time before the dominance of the modern car. In 1932, combating the spread of disease was a primary concern. These children, partaking in a gargling lesson, are evidence of public health initiatives during the Great Depression. This was a key component of the drive to keep the population healthy, against the backdrop of the ongoing economic hardship of the era. Amidst the anxieties of 1942, a Chinese-American worker in Los Angeles took a poignant measure. To avoid the fear of misidentification, he wore a handwritten sign. The Second World War fueled both unity and division. This act highlighted the complex realities faced by minority groups during a time of widespread uncertainty. The 1970s. This image captures Pacific Southwest Airlines flight attendants, an era when air travel was evolving. These women represent a time before widespread deregulation, when flying was a more glamorous experience for many. This style of travel, once novel, would soon undergo significant transformation during the decades ahead. The year 1939. This image captures a pivotal moment in medical history. Nurses trained in the use of incubators represent the advancement of neonatal care. These devices, offering a controlled environment, increased survival rates for premature babies, revolutionizing childcare in the 20th century. During the 1920s, London's Christmas parades became increasingly elaborate spectacles. This image depicts a bustling scene from 1920 as crowds gathered to celebrate. The spirit of the holiday, however, masked the post-World War I economic struggles. This moment foreshadowed even grander celebrations in the years to come, a symbol of resilience. The year 1969. A nationwide lottery, a somber ritual. Capsules, each containing a birth date, spun in a glass container. This process, a grim necessity of the Vietnam War, decided which young men would be called to serve. This day in Washington, D.C., marked a pivotal moment, shaping the lives of countless individuals and families for years to come. In 1908, Lucy Smith and Pauline Rankin embarked on a daring climb of Salisbury Crags. This image captures a pivotal moment in the fight for women's rights. Bound only by ropes around their waists, they challenged societal expectations. They ascended wearing ankle-length skirts and smart shoes, demonstrating both physical prowess and a rebellion against convention. A crucial moment, 1829. Peter Cooper's diminutive locomotive Tom Thumb embarks on its initial trial run in Maryland. This event, though a setback on that particular day, foretold the revolutionary impact of steam-powered transport. It was a catalyst, forever changing how goods and people would move in the 19th century. The year 1905. This humble petrol station represents the infancy of automobile culture. Before a nationwide network, these early fueling stops were essential. They offered a lifeline to the growing number of motorists exploring the open road. This simple structure heralded a new era, forever changing how society moved and lived. 1974, the cost of a gallon of gasoline was a mere 48 cents. The oil crisis, triggered in 1973, had begun to reshape the world. Suddenly, fuel efficiency became paramount as the era of cheap gas ended. This moment foreshadowed decades of energy concerns and innovations to come. This curious contraption, sold during the 1950s, represents a belief in the power of unseen forces. Marketed as an orgone accumulator, it promised to harness a healing energy. Designed by Wilhelm Reich, the device was supposed to attract orgone, a supposed massless energy. His ideas, though, eventually met with widespread skepticism and regulatory challenges of the time. On a remote peninsula in 1944, a scene of unexpected tenderness unfolded. American troops, amidst the chaos of World War II, tended to a wounded canine. This act of compassion during the bloody battle underscores the humanity present even in the darkest hours of conflict. The Second World War brought devastation, yet also revealed resilience. The winter of 1888 brought unprecedented cold to North America. Niagara Falls, usually a torrent of water, transformed. For weeks, the cascade became a frozen spectacle, attracting visitors from all around. This image captures the falls in their icy glory, a stark reminder of nature's power. The Great Depression's shadow hung over rural America in the 1930s and 1940s. In Goshen, Indiana, a young boy, likely no older than 10, finds purpose. He diligently cares for his chickens, his toy wheelbarrow a miniature echo of the farm's toil. This scene captures a spirit of resilience against the backdrop of economic hardship. This poignant image from the 1900s, the Netherlands, speaks volumes. A Catholic woman and her Protestant husband, even in death, were separated by a dividing wall. This stark illustration reflects the deep religious schism that marked much of the 17th, 18th, and 19th centuries, a time of profound societal division. Their enduring love, however, transcends one's mortal existence. The summer of 1940. Here, at Zandvoort Beach, are Anne Frank and her sister, Margot. This carefree moment occurred just before the Nazi occupation dramatically altered their lives. Within months, the world changed, and these innocent smiles would be replaced by the grim reality of the secret annex, a hiding place for over 2 years. In New York City during the year 1899, a bustling scene unfolds. Two women navigate the crowded streets, a testament to the evolving era. The horse-drawn carriages, a symbol of a bygone age, share the avenues with the pioneers of the 20th century. This snapshot portrays the city's transition into a modern metropolis, emphasize how something was done. 1915. Boston faced an extraordinary challenge, a devastating flood which engulfed the city. This image captures a steam locomotive navigating a water-filled street. Constructed to move heavy loads across the country, the machine now battled the rising water, a testament to engineering even in the face of nature's fury. In 1928, in the heart of Paris, a pioneer named Jacques Biederer redefined artistic boundaries. He, considered the first to specialize in erotic photography, created such intimate scenes. This image speaks volumes about the changing social attitudes of the era and the burgeoning art of the 20th century. The summer of 1945 saw the dawn of the atomic age. This photograph captures the gadget, the first nuclear weapon, prior to its test detonation. This moment, etched in time, reshaped the world's understanding of warfare and ushered in an era of unprecedented power and fear, changing global politics for decades to come. The year 1939. This family, displaced by the Dust Bowl, embarked on a grueling journey. From Phoenix, Arizona to San Diego, California, they walked, facing hundreds of miles. This migration, a desperate search for opportunity, epitomized the struggles of the Great Depression era, a period when survival was the ultimate goal. Here, in 1974, the Welsh superstar Tom Jones marks a birthday. The singer's fame had exploded in the 1960s, and he was a global phenomenon. This image encapsulates the vibrant energy of his performances and his deep connection with his adoring fans. The moment underscores the impact of his music. The year 1928. Automated ticket dispensers, a marvel of their time, began popping up in railway stations. This seemingly simple innovation heralded a shift. Before, human ticket sellers were the norm. These machines, representing technological progress, foreshadowed a more efficient and ultimately impersonal future for public transport. In 1911, a Deptford nursery offered respite. The ground floor, rear room at 34 Albury Street held a world of childhood. This was a time of immense social upheaval, with working-class families often facing unimaginable hardship. Such spaces provided crucial support for children, foreshadowing the welfare state of the 20th century. This image captures the devastation of San Francisco after the 1906 earthquake. A painter, amidst the rubble, attempts to depict the ruins. Prior to this disaster, the city was experiencing a boom, fueled by the gold rush in the 1850s. This event reshaped San Francisco, forcing its citizens to rebuild their lives and their city. The year 1958. Fear of nuclear annihilation gripped the world. Across America, everyday citizens prepared for the worst. This image depicts one of the many bomb shelters constructed during the Cold War. Such bunkers represented a collective attempt to survive a potential atomic attack, a testament to the era's anxieties. In 1895, a moment frozen in time captures Malagasy prisoners. The Franco-Hova Wars raged, marking a pivotal era. These conflicts, which began in the 1880s, ultimately led to the fall of the Merina Kingdom. This grim scene foreshadowed Madagascar's transformation into a French colony, forever altering its destiny. The year 1930 saw audacious feats. On October 29th, during the Great Depression, this worker dangled from a crane. His bravery, along with thousands of others, built the Empire State Building in just 1 year and 45 days. The skyscraper, a symbol of hope, rose to 102 stories, becoming a marvel of the modern age. The year 1917. Born with albinism, the Muse brothers were abducted in North Carolina at ages 9 and 14. They were forced into the world of the traveling circus. Their condition made them spectacles. This exploitation was a cruel example of racism, which continued for decades afterward. Highlight cultural or societal change. In 1955, a novel invention emerged, the automatic tip requester. Russell E. Oakes designed it, targeting hotel bellhops. This device, signaling no sale with insufficient gratuity, reflects changing societal expectations around service and compensation during the mid-20th century. In 1939, a sharecropper family in Louisiana prepared for a fresh start. Their children worked to gather water. This image captures the era's displacement as families sought opportunity during the Great Depression. The Transylvania Project offered hope, a chance at land ownership for some. It was a turning point in the fight for economic stability. This quirky contraption, the Rudge Whitworth Canoe Sidecar, dates from the 1920s. Imagine gliding on water with the aid of a motorcycle. This unique design, though short-lived, epitomized the era's fascination with speed and innovation. It was a time when creative ideas often challenged the conventional. This image offers a poignant glimpse into the late 1800s, early 1900s. Before the widespread availability of advanced surgical techniques, children with conditions like this, a cleft lip, faced significant challenges. This young girl's story reflects the limitations of medical care during that era, highlighting the resilience of individuals and families. Before the world plunged into the turmoil of World War II, in 1939, Albert Einstein found a brief respite. He sought serenity at Nassau Point, Long Island. This image captures him, a man of immense intellect, embracing the summer. It was just a year before the conflict would engulf Europe. A pivotal moment in athletic history. During the Boston Marathon, organizers attempted to remove Catherine Switzer, the first woman registered to run. Despite their efforts, she persevered, completing the 26.2-mile course. This act of defiance helped pave the path for female athletes in the years that followed. The year 1900. A family, impeccably dressed, disembarks from a two-wheeled cart. They are about to board a coastal rowing boat. This image encapsulates the Edwardian era, a time of burgeoning leisure and mobility for some. Holidays by the sea were becoming increasingly popular. The journey represented a shift, not only in location, but also in the social landscape of Britain. In 1863, a daring spectacle emerged. This is Henri Robin, a French illusionist, captured with a ghostly apparition in a double exposure. The mid-19th century saw burgeoning interest in spiritualism, and Robin was at the forefront of a new era of stage magic, blending science and the supernatural. He played on Victorian fascination, captivating audiences. The year 1895. Beneath the Colorado landscape, miners bravely descended 850 feet into the earth. This was a time fueled by the relentless pursuit of gold and silver. The discovery of riches, like the Gregory Lode, transformed the West, driving men into the dangerous depths. This image captures the harsh reality of 1939 in Oklahoma City. It shows a humble bed, sheltered by a makeshift roof in the May Avenue camp. During the Great Depression, many struggled to survive, facing poverty and homelessness. This camp offered a temporary haven, reflecting a period of immense societal hardship. Before the age of automobiles, congestion plagued London. This image, captured around 1900, shows the iconic London Bridge choked with horse-drawn carts. For centuries, the bridge was a vital artery, yet faced challenges. This scene offers a glimpse into a bygone era. It wasn't the internal combustion engine, but animals and men that caused the traffic. Leapfrog on a pier. This image, captured in 1935 at Llandudno Pier, offers a glimpse into a simpler era. Before the Second World War, leisure activities like these were a vital part of people's lives. Children, perhaps from various backgrounds, enjoyed themselves with traditional games during the interwar period. Construction commenced on Notre Dame de Paris in the year 1163. This image, captured in 1853, shows the cathedral's enduring presence. The 19th century saw France grappling with revolution and change, yet the iconic structure remained a symbol of resilience. This image depicts Joseph Laroche, the sole black passenger aboard the RMS Titanic. In 1912, he and his family were traveling to Haiti to start a new life. Despite facing racial prejudice, Laroche secured second-class passage, a testament to his determination. Tragically, he perished when the ship sank. This event underscores the societal challenges of the early 20th century. Amidst the vibrant 1955, a London music store bustled. The post-war era brought renewed prosperity and a flourishing music scene. Customers, drawn by the latest vinyl records, browsed the shelves. The store, a microcosm of cultural shifts, foreshadowed the explosion of rock and roll and its profound influence on the decades that followed. A mechanical marvel built during the 1930s. This talking robot was a sensation at the 1936 Texas Centennial Exposition. It represented humanity's enduring fascination with artificial intelligence. This innovation from almost a century ago paved the path for the sophisticated robotics we see today. In 1950, Christina Goldsmith shared a tender moment. The image captures her with a Weimaraner puppy, part of her father's hunting dog stock. The breed, developed in the 19th century, gained popularity in America following the Second World War, becoming a symbol of affluence and leisure. Focus on how something was built, chatur, done. In 1953, ingenuity took a new form. These monopod seats, designed for effortless mobility, offered a novel solution. Constructed for portability, they allowed a person to have a seat on the go, making rest and leisure more convenient than ever before.